podium. I'm comfortable always in a classroom, so it will be a kind of classroom discussion with students. First of all, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing committee and Shilongja and Nilanjan in particular. So, the chairperson, the fellow dignitaries, and dear friends. It will be a question mongering exercise. I can touch upon certain very broad areas of future studies in economics. But one thing I can tell you, if you really want to have a good career in economics, never try to be street smart. Number one, never try to make friendship with unknown persons in 5 minutes or 5 seconds. That will prove to be very costly. Because economics requires deep concentration. So economics does deeply discuss street smart. Without mincing words, let me tell you one thing, that successful career in any subject, in any field, requires a lot of concentration, hard work, meticulous planning and its implementation, and also at the same time a little bit of luck, that is blessings of God. And we all know God helps those who help themselves. Based on that, let me begin with these things. I guess that all of you are more or less in semester 2 or semester 4. Probably few are in 5th or 6th, I think it's the 6th semester. So bulk of the students are going through a semester system based on CBCS. Very few probably are not under the CBCS system. Now why I am talking about the CBCS system? Because you know that in economics you have heard of intertemporal choice, so your future depends on your current activities. And you are all going through very crucial stage in your life. Very, very crucial stage in this particular sense. Any major mistake, any major calculation error may prove to be very costly, very, very costly. So therefore, you have to be a bit careful, you have to be a bit rational. Now what is this rationality? People know from their own experience, you need not be a specialized in economics. So what I expect from you, or what a teacher expects from you, what your peers or your parents and you expect from yourself can be materializing, provided you know what actually you have to do, depending on what type of career you would like to choose. So let me concentrate on the postgraduate studies. First I will be talking about the postgraduate studies in India, not abroad. Why not abroad? I am telling you one thing, it is very expensive. A lot of our students from St. Xavier's College go to London School of Economics, different business schools, etc. But I know pretty well these are very, very expensive. So let us now talk about the options that are available in India. It is true, options are drying out day by day. It is true, unemployment rate is shockingly high, recorded high, GDP is falling. But whether it is a deep recession or not, I am not very sure of. Of course, I do not find symptoms of very quick recovery. Given that, what are the possible postgraduate options? Now, Shitanshu talked about some top business schools. Similarly, in economics, there are some top institutes. For example, ISI Calcutta and ISI Delhi. Then Delhi School of Economics. All of you know all these things. In fact, Yoshida correctly pointed out, information are plenty. You can easily get information on your mobile. So that is, information is not a big deal. Processing information, utilizing information and developing analytical skill are most important. So yes, then this is my own ranking, then IGIDR, then JNU. JNU both. I mean JNU, there are two specializations, one is called JNU specialization in world economy, they take 30 students, and other one is MA in economics, they take roughly 70 or 80 odd students. Now the preparation for these type of exams is not blanket. Now here people go wrong. They think that, okay fine, I am preparing for competitive exams, so if I prepare for ISI, this preparation includes preparation for IGIDR. If I prepare for IGIDR, it means automatically that I am prepared for DSC or JNU. Not at all true. Absolutely wrong notion. I do not know how many of you have meticulously gone through the question papers of ISI, DSC, IGIDR question papers are not really available on net at least. ISI, DSE and JNE. Now the point that I would like to tell you is this: IGIDR and ISI take interviews after you crack the written exams. Now, as is more or less same in case of management program also, there are sectional cutoffs and there are overall cutoffs. It may well happen you clear the overall cutoff, but you are not clearing the sectional cutoff, so they will not consider you. Now let me begin with IGIDR because it is closer to management. What is IGIDR type of exam? It is basically, I often say, is a half-baked, half-cooked preparation for MBA. They include logical reasoning, they include quantitative aptitude, they include comprehension, which is English, and economics. Economics questions are absolutely easy, I often say substantive. But logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude, there our students actually fail to, clear the cutoff marks. They take first list when it comes, they take around the list consists of 120. Last year it is 120 students. Then they take interview. An interview is a very rigorous screening, very rigorous interview. At the same time, what actually they check is whether you know a particular subject in all technical details or not, whether your concepts are very clear or not. First of all, suppose a simple question: if there is a quasi-linear preference, then what will be the income effect? Explain intuitively. I will be showing it on board later on. Now, if you try to write down a quasi-linear preference function, then try to work it out using calculus or whatever method, they will be saying you do not know the basic concept. You cannot apply your intuition. So intuition is very, very important. When you read any chapter in economics, micro, macro, whatever, statistics, mathematics, etc., you have to understand why this particular result comes out. This is not a mechanical derivation of a particular problem. Mechanical derivation has its own logic. Economics cannot be reduced to a bunch of mathematics and statistics. Statistics and mathematics are tools that are used in economics. That one has to understand. Of course, having said so, I also say that mathematics and statistics are increasingly important day by day in the economics for the simple reason that we need mathematical tools and techniques and statistical methods, econometric methods, etc. to quantify many things. So this is idea. What about ISI? They take two types of techniques. They call it PEA and PEB. And they changed the pattern this year. What is the changed pattern? PEA, 15 questions purely from economics and 15 questions from statistics and mathematics. That is multiple choice, MCQ. If you clear the cutoff marks of PEA, then they actually correct your PEB answer scripts. PEB is descriptive, not multiple choice. Descriptive means they will be giving you a problem and you have to answer it. They will check how logically you are explaining the results. Now here the students often go wrong because they are misled by their teachers in this particular sense that they say, okay fine, this is a problem, solve it using calculus. Use linear algebra, use matrix method to solve these results. Absolutely wrong. A particular problem, in most of the cases, economics problems in ISI and DSE can be solved simply by intuition, by the basic understanding of the subject. I will be giving a couple of examples, one from microeconomics and one from macroeconomics. Both are from ISI and DSE and JNE questions. What actually therefore is required, see, you are given basically 2 hours time to complete the paper. Questions are not your so-called Calcutta University questions, where 90% of the questions are seen and where the questions are absolutely substantive. It's not that you mug up some notes and just reproduce. The questions will be completely unseen. I am not saying unknown. Unseen means that this is a question you have never come across earlier. Unknown means it is outside your knowledge domain. Questions will be unseen, not unknown. So there you have to solve the problem within 2 hours. So if you want to solve, say for example, it takes 30 minutes time to solve one problem, then you will not be able to complete your paper. What about DSE? It is multiple choice question. all questions